Good afternoon. There are people throughout history that were absolutely convinced of something that later was proven not to be true. Of course, there were people who believed in their very soul, they just knew that the earth was at the center of all things. And when they looked at the track of the sun, they just knew that the sun was moving around the earth. Of course, later, that was proven to be not true. That the sun was actually at the center and the earth and all the other planets were moving around the sun. But those people that believed it, they looked at the evidence, they said this just has to be the way that it is. There are people who look at the earth and they say it just has to be flat. It makes the most sense. Here's all the reasons. Here's the evidence that we have. And then, of course, they can look at pictures from space and see that the earth is in fact, a globe. And they're proven wrong. But they're so confident, they're so arrogant that they believe this thing that they think the facts show and bear out. But even when they're proven false, they don't respond to it. Some who are arrogant, when they're shown the error of their ways, actually will come to shame. Their shame is because they were so arrogant, they were so out there, they were so convinced that they actually feel bad about what they at first believed. That can be a dangerous thing. It can put people into some tough spots. The things that we think we know, given the facts and the data that we have, can be dangerous. Can lead us into all sorts of wrong directions. Better for us to not be so arrogant, but to study and continue to learn and to listen to other people, be humble in our way of doing things. The Bible has that in a book on helpful things and ways to live your life. Proverbs chapter 11, verse 2, when arrogance comes, shame follows, but with humility comes wisdom. Humility allows you to continue to grow and to learn, to take in new facts and new data and grow, continue to gain wisdom, gain knowledge, adjust thinking if necessary. Wisdom of this world is always going to be an ongoing thing. But when it comes to true wisdom, wisdom that comes from God, we need to keep on looking, keep on studying, but do so by reading God's Word. There we find true wisdom. There we find what Jesus has done for us and how God has connected us to that. That is wisdom we want to continue to grow into, and we need to be humble. We don't know everything. We go back to God's Word to find out. Until we see each other again, the Lord's blessings on your day.